Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. Currently on the way to the airport to drop off Single Holly, aka Mistress. She's going to leave the S15 here. Russell will probably take it down to Diversion Garage and get it sorted out 100% and make sure it's perfect before it goes down to Tasmania. A few little things that could be an issue that basically we just want to check out, make sure it's right, but it's fine to like drive around a little bit. So when I'm feeling frisky, I might take it for a little drive. Just make sure it's running, you know, make sure the battery's charged and all that. Yeah.
As long as you send me vids, I'm happy.
But then it will go down to Russ at Diversion Garage and get completely sorted out, and then either go on a transporter down to Tasmania at some point or down to Melbourne, and then you'll meet it there and catch the boat over, or get it sent all the way, or you'll just come up and visit us again.
Absolutely.
And drive it back without issues.
Absolutely. I don't know how we'll go with coronavirus, so maybe I'll drive down with you guys next Tassie DCA.
Yeah, well that's... I'm not going to Tassie if I have to be stuck there for 2 weeks. That's not me, I'm telling you.
I have good cooking and good hospitality. You will stay for 2 weeks.
To be fair, there's some four-wheel drive tracks in Tasmania I really want to hit. But I need a snorkel on this before I go anywhere near Tasmania, because everything's like super deep water. There's places there where you can go literally for kilometers in water. Like, it's crazy. So anyway, we're going to drop her off at the airport now. We're here. And yeah, then we're going to head to the track, load up the 350Z stuff and get it down to Regan's workshop and slap the rear end in. Slap it in. Just slap it in.
Slap your rear end in.
Daddy!
Guys. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, jump off. You want to guide me in? Guide me in, Scarly. Alright, down here at the track, trailer's hooked up. We've got to load the cradle, doors, parts, everything on, and then head down to Regan's shop. So,
Daddy,
be all good.
where's the keys to open the door?
I don't know, ask Russ.
In the centre console.
Alright, so we're going to try to save ourselves a little bit of time and effort. We're going to rip the diff out of this cradle and probably I'll just rip the diff out for now because it'll make it lighter to lift in onto the back of the trailer. I'm going to gut the doors now. So if anyone's after like window motors or any of that sort of crap, I don't need it. So I don't know. I like CC and dry, so could be a good deal for you. But yeah, rip all that stuff out and then load up what we need and get it down to the workshop.
Car are you fixing now?
The 350 sweet. Regan's rear-wheel drive drift Subaru. We're here at this shop. When I unstrapped my freaking car, my strap took out my valve. So now I have a flat front tyre. So freaking annoying. But we are here down at Regan's shop and just moving stuff out of the way, and then we'll get her up on the hoist, which is in there. We've got all the boys here. Mitch, Kermie, Russell, Regan, everyone's here. Just gonna smash it out. It's gonna be sick. No, go a bit higher when you do your jacks. That's it.
How do I have to get up there?
Alright, so I got a little spread here of the bits. I've got camber arms, traction arms. I lie, they're the traction. Either way, I've got lots of arms. I've got the new cradle, what are they called? Cradle solid. Oh no, that's diff pushers. Solid diff pushers. So that will stop my diff moving around. A lot of people noticed in a previous vlog there that my diff moved around quite a lot, so that will stop that issue. New handbrake cable, well, handbrake line, and then I've got the eccentric nuts to go in as well. And this is the new cradle that's going in. That one needs to go pretty much in the bin. In the bin? In the bin, in the bin. Let's have a look how bent it is first, before we go all out changing the cradle. Or should we just change the cradle?
You can have a look at it. It's not that bad, but it's enough to notice.
If where it's broken is on an adjustable arm spot, then it can just be adjusted out, right? So, being where it is cracked is where it's adjustable. That's definitely from when I did the crash, hey? It's from when I performed the crash, the arms obviously jammed up that way and hit there and then split it, which has sort of deformed a lot of this. But I could definitely get away with just putting fresh arms in and keeping this cradle until I like really wreck it like I did my other cradle.
Let it develop.
And then we'll just have to change, I'd still want to change the bushes though for that. But I wouldn't have to take it out of the car to do them, would we? To knock them out? Yeah, we'll take the diff out, but
let that develop.
But once the diff's out, we can put that handbrake cable over that we need to put over and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
Alright, so stay precious. We'll just continue to keep that for spare then, I guess. If that's... It makes more sense, it does. Because we can just buzz that out, chuck that new... Yeah, no, it makes more sense.
Agreed? Agreed.
Agreed?
Yeah, I'm lazy.
Sunday holiday.
Sunday fun day?
Sunday fun day!
Alright, let's do that then. No point swapping the whole cradle out. Let's just start swapping arms. Well, I don't even need to replace all the arms. Because there's nothing wrong.
fine.
There's nothing wrong with these. There's nothing wrong with these arms at all. So really, I just need to replace...
I reckon those two, definitely.
Yeah, well, that's not the original one. So I need to
It's
replace
also
both
bent.
those. I've got the eccentric nuts to go there and there for both.
Same different.
I probably won't put them in there because I'll be able to get more alignment out of there. I'll probably just put them in here, the eccentric nuts.
Where's your shoes?
Because I don't want that to be turnies. And go from there. Plan is done. Hey Regan, you didn't weld the bottom of this, buddy. Regan, you didn't weld under these.
That needs some MIG
It-
TIG. No, it only needs to be on the top because you stand on the top now. We'll do the bottom from here now.
Needs MIG TIG.
I wasn't laying on the ground last time. Far out.
Do you know MIG TIG? It's where you MIG with heaps of amps and use TIG filler at the same time.
Or you just get my MIG or the TIG that's on the table.
Yeah, MIG TIG. You use the MIG and
Okay,
TIG
well you
filler.
can use the TIG welder. I'll use the MIG then both
No,
together.
no, I'll have to show you. If you can step over it, you can MIG over it.
That's everyone's gonna love that on the vlog, I think. If you can MIG over it. Jeez, how's it going again?
If you can step over it, you can MIG over it.
I love that. That's so good. All right, so we're looking around, guys. Check this out. We're looking into the whole amount of lock and how much more lock it gives us than what we had, and it's so cool the way it works. So, right here, when it a bit of light, there we go. So if you see that little nut right there, that used to hit the coilover like back there. That's where the coilover would have been. Now it goes way further.
What's this for?
Like considerably further, where now the sway bar is the next limiting factor. So I'll set the lock stops up so we're not hitting the sway bar, and then once on one day when I'm feeling frisky and feel like messing around with setup, I will disconnect the sway bar, see how the car feels. If it feels fine with the sway bar disconnected, then I'll rip the sway bar out and run even more lock, which will be rad, because I did run a sway bar in the G35.
I don't have one.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll get it all together now, and basically we'll just need to set up the lock stops. Should be good.
This doesn't actually.
I just noticed
Yeah, it
for
doesn't
mine.
actually check.
No, it does. I seen it as it just went up. When you exaggerate that like 3 or 4 inches, it changes a bit. Get you a bit.
When that whole coil goes up though, oh this is going up, but this point here.
If that point goes outwards, so if you exaggerate it heaps, eventually that coil will lay over flat. Whenever you're thinking about shit like that, think about it really exaggerated. Yeah. It's easy to make sense of it. But those other arms, I'm gonna cut and shut that and put that like there, and then I can have like more lock than anyone. I'll have to move the
So what,
cross member would be my limiting factor.
in theory, if you didn't have your sway bar and you moved that coilover mount in this
The
one
next
more
limiting factor is the cross member and the car.
Well, I'd say the
Chassis.
next limiting factor would be the chassis at that
The
point.
chassis, cross member,
Yeah.
everything there.
The closer you go in here too, it's also going to change the suspension stiffness and everything. So the
As
guys,
this-
Softworks guys have just set you up new coilovers, and now they're probably going to need to be
Yeah.
done again. I want to put it up here.
Plus. It's just work out the wheel rate, moment ratio, you're sorted. Do you know a 350Z's 0.79 moment ratio?
0.79 what?
Moment ratio on the front's 0.79.
What's that?
Do like the moment ratio, so how far that moves versus the hub. So if the hub moves, if this moves 100 mil, that moves 79 mil.
Yeah, right.
That's an
Interesting stuff. I'd say Mitch knows his shit when it comes to that business. He knows all about it. But yeah, really cool. Gonna have more lock on the 350Z, guys. That means even bigger backies. More so, the best thing about more lock is you can get on the throttle sooner. That's the main thing that's good about it. So, all right, right. All right, so these are the gktech what are they? A shaft spacer? Yeah. Shaft spacer. They literally, simple as that, and they just basically space it out enough where it's not going to be an issue and pull my shaft out of the diff. So I'm going to put them in both sides. I'm also replacing this side because I have a split boot here. So she's getting a bit of a birthday, not a crazy birthday, like I was initially thinking with the whole changing the rear cradle situation, but there's no point taking out a cradle that's not fully dead. So I'm going to continue with this cradle until it fully dies. and then we'll be switching this one in. So still plenty of work going on, but not as crazy as initially thought. You don't have C-spanners, chisel and a big hammer works. There you go. And just go, I just went to the bottom. Yep. So raising the back of the car back up, unfortunately guys, but I want this car to be nice and fast. I do want to stop scraping the bottom because if you have a look at this, I've done so much damage to the bottom of the car, just absolutely scraping the crap out of all the bolts and stuff under here. So, you know, it's not ideal, not ideal. Getting shafted.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, getting all the shafts done as well. Kiddies are just watching YouTube. Or are you taking pictures?
No. It's class dojo.
Oh, she's looking at her own school class dojo thing. Anyway, we'll get this done. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't like those wheels? Is it because they're copies? You don't like copy wheels, do you, Flossie?
No, I'm trying to break this because you're trying to hit my toe.
Not bad. We're just welding up my exhaust mount now and gonna do some more weld on the bottom of my bash guard. So under here, because we did want to lay on the ground and do it last time. And we need to, what else do we need to do? Got all the new arms in, a new arm, new arms on that side as well. We've got the spacers in for the half shafts. What else do we need to do mechanically? A few little bits and pieces, I think. Gaps are all filled. Oh, gonna have more grip now. So gaps are all filled. Rear bash bar should be a little bit stronger now. What else we got left to do? Bleed the handbrake up and then cosmetic stuff. Oh, guys, would you look at that? You guys said it couldn't happen. She's pretty clean looking. I don't know. Nice straight quarter panel, nice straight door. Clearly haven't got to the fiberglassing yet. I'm completely drenched. We've been actually in there flat out all day, but we're getting there, guys. Look. You just got to use your imagination. Obviously once the rear quarters are silver as well, and it just has sort of a black roof. It's gonna look pretty sweet, I reckon. Obviously haven't put the, so I've decided not to put the other door on yet because I'm gonna try and get myself a silver right-hand front quarter panel. If I get a silver right-hand front quarter panel, I'll put that silver front quarter panel on and the silver door at the same time. With any luck, over the next day or two, I'll get all this fiberglassing done on these rear quarters and try and find some silver wrap that's the same color silver as the body is, and basically just yeah, it should be like fairly clean at that point. Obviously with the new side skirt on as well. I'll get some new gktech stickers on there. Man, I'm stoked, eh? Like, it's crazy. You pull off all the panels, everything's so straight underneath. Like, it's unbelievable the punishment this car cops, and it's still straight underneath. I do need to go pick up bonnet pins so I can get the bonnet to sit right, so I can't get it to latch anymore. And geez, unbelievable, guys. I'm super stoked. Massive thank you to Russell, Regan, Kermie, and Mitch, who helped us out. Thanks, mate.
No worries. Good.
Use of the hoist there, but tell you what, I'm stoked. Everything obviously still needs an alignment, but all the wheels are sort of straight at the back. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get in alignment until I get a valve in that tyre and pump it up so I could then get it aligned. But super stoked. Silver's going to look great again. It used to be silver and it looked good, so
Yeah, it was silver when you first got it. I remember that.
Yeah.
She went and Rob had it.
yeah.
Yeah. And these knots
It was silver and dinted. Had a big dint in the door and a big dint in the rear quarter panel. So
he had NOS boy, so he had Nossie boy.
yeah, this car had a 50 shot before I got it, so I don't need it though. Oh, bigger tracks,
Dude, you don't
yes,
need your
but at
S13,
Archie I
you
don't
do?
need. No, but Archie I don't need a 50 shot. Like Archie is completely fine. When I take it to other events, yes, but I also need a full cage before I start taking it into state and doing other events again as well. So
Pheasant would be sick. Yeah.
well,
Pheasantwood
I can take it to Pheasantwood. They were fine with it, but just more a case of like, I like to go pretty dumb, so you know, I think
another
it's about time this thing will get a full cage when I basically when I can afford it. And but next on the agenda is fiberglassing up the rear quarter panels, trying to find silver wrap the same colour, and trying to find a silver front quarter, and then I'll be able to put the door, side skirt, everything on.
you were saying that, yes.
That'd be sick.
Great car again.
Welcome for watching.
What are you doing, buddy? Show me how dirty you are. Look at your feet. Oh, you're so dirty. Mummy's going to be upset at Daddy. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog where I'm going to keep going on this. I want to go and try pick up that front quarter panel from the place down in Burleigh that I know has quarter panels, and also, yeah, just work on everything else. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.